Working as a vendor in Syncrostore, you'll commonly find yourself needing to add new inventory items. Syncrostore provides three main ways to do this, two of which are covered in this guide. Within the vendor inventory page, the Inventory Tools tab holds all of the inventory controls. Quick Inventory allows you to import bulk inventory items, such as receiving a new shipment or bringing in items from home. The Add New button will allow you to add an item with even more detailed descriptions, photo upload opportunities, and deal specification. The third method, importing an existing inventory from a previous system, is not covered in this guide. For more information, please see the Syncrostore knowledge base. In this video, we'll be going over the Add New option to add a detailed or more descriptive item to your inventory. In order to bring up the pop-up menu, simply click Add New. It will display the pop-up menu in which you can input item characteristics. The menu is made up of several different sections: Basics, Photos, Item Details, Product Variants, Resell, Online Trinket Vault, Deals, and Sales History. The Basics section consists of key characteristics of the item, such as title, quantity, price, cost, and SKU or UPC. Note that SKU and UPC are optional fields, as Syncrostore generates an item ID which is unique for every item in your inventory. Also note that title, quantity, and price are the only required fields in order to create an item. Every other category on this page is optional and only used for further categorization. It is heavily recommended that you fill out a category, subcategory, and various other identifying information to get the most out of the Syncrostore reports system. Moving down, we have the Photos section. This section provides you the opportunity to upload 4 images of your item to capture it from various angles and lighting conditions. These images are used on Trinket Vault if your store chooses to participate and if you would like this item to be listed online. Next, we have the Item Details section. This section consists of various internal information used for classifying your item. First, we have the item description, which can be a longer description than the title. Local category is a category specified by you as the vendor. You can use one of the preset categories that you've created from another item, or simply type in the box to generate a new category. We also provide a local subcategory, following the same principles as a category, except subcategories are hosted under their parent category and are used for further classification. If your item has an associated brand, you can enter it in the brand box. This is not tied to any copyright and is simply used for internal categorization. Inventory location is for use by retail stores. Store administrators can specify in-store locations for various items, which can then be selected here. Date purchased is a reference to when you, the vendor, acquired the item. We use this internally to generate age reports and let you know what items haven't sold in a while. That way you can give them a bump or maybe put them on sale. Notes serves as an internal reference to details about the item only visible by the administrator and you as the vendor. You can use it to specify handling instructions, such as handle with care on fragile items or any other specifications that you desire. Last, we have an indicator on whether or not the item is physically available in the store. Note that removing this checkmark does not prevent the item from being sold. It simply indicates that it currently resides in a different location, such as at home or at a different store. Following item details, we can define product variants for a specific item. Product variants are most useful for an item which has variations on its original form, such as different size, shape, or color. Creating variants can be tricky. For a more detailed guide, please refer to the Syncrostore knowledge base article on adding a variant item. As a general overview, you will first define the attributes of the item. This could include color, size, shape, and any other attributes that are assigned to your item. Once your attributes have been defined for your item, you will give each attribute its values. For example, color would be different colors, separated by a comma, such as red, blue, and green. For this example, this item will only have one size of small, and its shape will be either round or square. Once your attributes are defined with their respective values, you can then come to Add Variants, where you can press the Add Variant button. Pressing this button generates a default variant in which you can change all of your attributes, such as color to red or green, size, small was the only option, and shape from round to square. In addition, each variant of an item can have a separate price, cost, SKU, and quantity. If your store offers shipping, you can also specify the size and weight of the package here. Note that this represents one variant of the item. If I would like to add more, I can simply click Add Variant and modify the second variant generated. Again, variant creation can be very complex. Please refer to the Syncrostore knowledge base for more information, specifically the article, Creating Item Variants. Next, we have the resale section. Vendor ID defaults to your vendor ID. Custom tax rate allows you to choose from store-defined custom tax rates. The tax exempt button also allows you to specify tax exempt for this item. The online and Trinket Vault section allows you to specify whether your item will be published on trinketvault.com. It also allows you to specify whether you should offer shipping for this item. Note that this will not override the store-wide setting on whether Trinket Vault is enabled for your store. The deals section can also be complex, similar to variants. Again, we have a guide on the Syncrostore knowledge base for adding specific item deals. For a basic overview, our deals operate off of a minimum quantity specified by you as the vendor. This quantity specifies the number of items required to be added to the POS to be eligible for a deal. Under the new price deal type, the minimum quantity specifies how many items need to be added before each item is given a new price. For the flat amount off deal category, the minimum quantity specifies how many items need to be added before a flat amount is subtracted from those items total. And lastly, the percentage off deal category specifies how many minimum items need to be added before a discount is applied to the total of those items. Again, for more details on the deals category, please refer to the Syncrostore knowledge base, item-specific deals article, or reach out to support if you have further questions. The final section in the item creation tab is sales history. This will specify any transactions in which the item was involved and will be 0 when first creating the item. Once you are satisfied with your item, you can either select Save and Add New to begin adding another item, or simply Save Item, in which it will be added to your inventory grid.